I would like to present my 1 year progress with my PhD topic about the biological improvements of clinical hemato-oncology. My name is Ádám Szilágyi. My supervisor is Miklós Garami. My SMS is Mark Henatfő, and we work with statisticians Daniel Veres and Gergő Agócs. I would like to do 2 projects. Firstly, compare the efficacy and toxicity of CAR T cells versus conventional treatments between each other, and then I would like to compare the CAR T cell products between each other in the same outcomes plus the cost effectiveness. Back to the first project, it will be a systematic review and the meta-analysis. I would like to finish it in this year. And just a few words about its background. 1/3 of the patients in oncology still couldn't respond for the first few lines of therapy, and 15% die, according to the National Cancer Institute in the US. These patients need novel therapeutic solutions. For example, chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy, which means that this is an autologous tumor-specified gene-edited immune agent, could be a good solution. Well, according to the hemato-oncological results in pediatric and adult patients also, it was very beneficial. We would like to identify those patient groups who could benefit the most with the least side effects from this technology. We hypothesize that the CAR T cell therapy increases efficacy, decreases toxicity, and for that we will examine response and toxicity and survival outcome types. I conducted a research with this search key 1 year ago in these 3 different databases, and for my systematic review I found all in all 38 articles. So let me introduce the study model. So if you enroll a patient in a clinical trial for CAR T cell, this patient will receive an apheresis, which means we remove the blood and take it to the lab and gene edit the T cells and take it back to the patient, and the patient receives an infusion. We could say that we should examine patients from the infusion. However, in the case of RCTs, we have to start the follow-up from the apheresis when we do the randomization. This means that we will have enrolled and infused patient cohorts, which will be different because during the process, some patients will pass away. Additionally, we side-by-side checked, observed, and statistically adjusted results. So we have 2x2 measurements, which we will examine side-by-side. Our risk of bias was moderate, and our response results will be in odds ratios, and our survival results will be in hazard ratios. In my current presentation, I would like to present the responses from the non-Hodgkin lymphoma patient results. Firstly, if you remember my study model, these patients are enrolled, so we have retrospective studies and we have RCTs. 3 of these articles are RCTs. Here you can see the complete response of the CAR T cell patients compared with conventional treatments in non-Hodgkin lymphoma patients. They are adjusted, so there was some kind of statistical adjustment. This is a complete response, which means that the tumor mass decreased to lower than 5%. And if the odds ratio is over 1, it's favoring the CAR T cell. From this result, we can say that the CAR T cell was significantly better, and we can say that signing up to CAR T cell treatment as a non-Hodgkin lymphoma patient, you can raise the odds of complete response by 2.5 times more. The infused pair of these results also supporting these results, that we can say from that if we infuse a CAR T cell for a non-Hodgkin lymphoma patient, we can have 6 times better odds of achieving complete response than with conventional treatment times, for example, chemotherapy. Another kind of outcome is the overall response rate, which is additionally involves the partial response, not just the complete response. If we check this result out, we can say that this is also a significant result favoring the CAR T-cell treatment. And our clinical conclusion from that is that signing up to a CAR T-cell treatment as a non-Hodgkin lymphoma patient, we can have 3 times higher odds to respond to the therapy than if we would give this patient, for example, chemotherapy. The infused pair of this result is also supporting this conclusion that if after we give the patient CAR T cells, the odds of response will be 5.86 times higher than if we would give this patient conventional treatments. And I would like to give an example of an additional kind of result is the line of therapy. This is very important in the clinics because we have to count that which line was the therapy given to the patient. So how much treatment is the patient got before this actual treatment. And from that we can say that if the separate for the line 3 on the line 4 or more, these results are also showing a significantly favoring the CAR T cell. However, I have to mention that this is just a few results and it's under studied by right now. The most important strength of a study is the advanced statistical synthesis, the 2x2 study model, which could be implemented in other studies as well in the biological treatment types. And at this moment, we are continuing with the results, providing results and building the manuscript. My second project will be also a systematic review and meta-analysis, but additionally to the efficacy and toxicity, we will also examine the cost-effectiveness. Here you can see the different already approved CAR T-cell products, which we will which we want to compare with each other. And why we additionally study cost-effectiveness? Because this treatment is extremely expensive right now. So all in all, we want to find out which CAR T-cell product is the most beneficial for the patients. So our hypothesis is that the CAR T-cell product affecting the efficacy, toxicity, and the cost-effectiveness. So we additionally to the before mentioned outcomes, we will also examine ecological outcomes like incremental cost-effectiveness ratio. So I conducted a systematic search in the last few days and in 3 different databases, and now we will continue with the selection. So summarizing my project, this is my 2 systematic reviews that I will work on, and from this we can see that what we know about this novel therapeutic solution all in all. So thank you for your attention, and I would like to close my presentation with a quote from Dutch neuroscientist: "We must accept the fact that it is possible that we know something without knowing why we know it."
Why the CAR T response was better than conventional cure?
Okay, so because the CAR T cells are in the hemato-oncological diseases, is better reaching the tumor cells because it's a blood cancer and we give a blood created agent. So this is probably why it's more effective, but in the solid tumors we don't reach yet these kind of very promising results, unfortunately.
Please give us some updates about the Hungarian availability of CAR T therapy.
Well, This is gonna be a long run for to achieve it, but I believe that surprisingly early we will receive more easier techniques for lab work, and which can maybe raise down the costs and give better opportunities for any kind of hospitals to try to build their own CAR T cells. This would be the future, but right now it's just a future. Basically.
Do our patients have the opportunity to go abroad to have this kind of therapy, and which countries offering an opportunity for this?
United States, Germany, Spain is very highly affected by this. I believe China, but they are working on their own CAR T cell products, which are also very significantly better. And maybe Japan. This is right now, I would say that depends on the. I don't know about the clinical logistics, but well, maybe yes.
Do you know any Hungarian patients who received CAR T therapy or on the way to have the therapy?
Yes, it started here in Budapest. I know about one patient, but they started it as I believe as a clinical trial in here. Yes.